welcome back to another vlog. I'm super excited because I am showing you Etihad Business Class on a Boeing 787, and the really exciting part is that I am flying backwards. So this is my seat 7C, and let me give you a bit of a rundown.
Hey guys, so we are currently on Etihad Business Class and I'm so excited to take you guys with me. I'm actually flying backwards. How random, exciting, weird is it? I found my mic, thank gosh, so I can take you on this amazing journey from Amsterdam to Abu Dhabi. I just can't believe I'm flying backwards. It's going to be the weirdest thing at takeoff. I don't know how many other airlines also have a backwards configuration for their business class, but I don't know. I believe they don't have first class on this plane. It's a 787. I don't know if there's premium economy, but it's an interesting configuration. So the person behind me sleeps, like their legs go on my side. It's so that you can fit more people in, really. But it is weird going backwards. We will see. I'm very excited because I can actually close this door and make it completely private, unlike Qantas, because you can't do that in Qantas for first or business class at all. You cannot use like a complete sliding door. I know that it is going to come onto the A350, but currently Qantas doesn't have a sliding door at all. My sad news is that they're not giving me pajamas, but thankfully I packed my green and gold ones, so I'm going to wear those to go to sleep tonight. The offerings on board as soon as I walked in was carrot juice, orange juice, and champagne, which was nice. It's a different experience, I have to say, from Qantas. Very different. It's interesting. It's premium, but different kind of premium. Different values for sure. Yeah, I'm so excited to show you.
I've got an amenity kit, and it's actually quite extensive and really, really nice. So there's an eye mask, all sorts of skincare stuff, toothbrush, your usual, earplugs, but it actually has quite the assortment, like face mist, which is so nice, and body lotion. I think there's also lip balm. So yeah, really nice case and quite a good assortment. And there are all these different functions for the seat. So you can move it for landing when you want to go to sleep, have the light on when you're reading, and then a bigger cushion or a less cushion, which is so fancy. And I got an orange juice to start the flight. And there's an Armani blanket, which is so bougie. Places where you can hang up your suit, your jacket. And as you can see, there's like a little touch screen, and you can pick the firmness of the seat. So I'm making my seat softer. Like, that's the craziest thing ever. It's one thing to have a massage on your seat, but to have changed the firmness is wild. And this is just a little console to change the different things for the entertainment. And there are 2 USB charging ports and more storage. So there's like storage for your water bottles. And then these are for the slippers and headphones, which is so nice. So much storage, so much space. Cannot complain at all.
So it's only a 6-hour flight, so it's not too long, but I am really hoping to get some sleep because I really want to explore Abu Dhabi tomorrow. So this flight is supposed to be like my sleeping time. So we'll see how that goes. I have already pre-ordered dinner. It's really interesting. She comes around and she wants to know everything so that they can plan all the meals, all the drinks for the entire flight. She wanted to know what drink I was having when. I guess with Qantas, they see how you go. I don't think you even order dessert until the very end, and then they offer tea, coffee afterwards. But she really wanted to know every detail. What drink do you want for appetizer? What drink do you want for meal? Which was really interesting. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm interested. You can change the seat cushion and how tough or as soft as it is, and that's a big difference because Qantas doesn't put that at all, not even in first class. I did hear that there is a massage function, but I am yet to find it. I would compare this to first class on Qantas, but less space. So I think it's like an in-between business and first on Qantas. You do get the privacy. You get lots of functions on the seat, and you get that personalised, but not as much as first class though. It did take a while for her to come and take my order and say hi and everything because there are quite a few business customers. I'm really excited because I've actually got a window seat, and I usually don't get to pick which seat I get when I fly Qantas because I'm a staff traveller. But I'm actually confirmed on this. Okay, we just got slippers. I think they're just about to take off. So anyway, they're fluffy. They have different sizes. But she did say no pajamas, just slippers. But these are fluffy. Very nice. I hope they can fit in my luggage so I can bring them back home. Yeah, I'm keen to get into these. Okay, it is time for a bathroom tour on Etihad Business Class. So, it's not bad, I have to say. You've got a little window for the toilet, which is absolutely adorable. Sink, just the usual stuff. I don't think there's anything really to point out of the ordinary. I've had to put the camera on 0.5 degrees, 0.5 times, so that I can get it all in. But I have to say the hand soap dispenser, beautiful. I think that's the thing to note, as well as the body lotion, which is very nice. But nothing too much out of the ordinary. I do appreciate the full-length mirror, cute. And it's time for me. Oh, and the makeup mirror. I haven't seen that before actually. But time for me to get changed. I feel a lot more comfy now, and I feel like I've got a piece of home with me, you know? I'm so glad I brought the green and gold pajamas with me on this trip. Reminds me of home. So we're at the end of the flight. Time for final thoughts. I think I've been ruined by first class on corners on the way here. I enjoyed it. I think the food impressed me. Especially I got the meze plate, and that was actually really surprisingly amazing. It was really well done. I really liked the variety of the food, and it was actually really good quality, as well as the fish was well cooked, and I really liked the potatoes with it. I really liked that I could get a bellini. When would you ever think you could get a bellini on board? And they had a cocktail version and a mocktail version. It was really nice. So I started with the cocktail, and then moved on to the mocktail. So that was really nice. Dessert was pretty good. It was like a chocolate cake. I think they were a bit overwhelmed because it is a pretty short, long, I don't know if you can call it long haul, more of a medium haul, right? So, so pretty overwhelmed to get all the food out. I did get a tea. They did forget about it. I had to remind them, that's okay. But I got it in a mug, which was very nice, and I appreciate the good, to get a tea in a mug. And the tea came with a godiva chocolate, so I can't complain about that, because I didn't even order that, and that's a nice little bonus item. I think the thing to note was that with my meze plate, the appetizer, it came with it looked like a makeup, square, you had to swivel the lid, and it had salt and pepper in it, and it was like a proper container. It was so cute, and the oil for the salad was in a little bottle, like a proper bottle, and it was in this little bottle. It was so cute. So I think those two things, it just elevates it. It was so nice. As for flying backwards, honestly, not that bad. You can't feel, the plane. You can kind of feel it go in that direction, but it's not as bad as you think. I don't have to wear the sash belt because I'm going backwards, because it's actually safer if you're flying backwards because of inertia. Makes sense? I'm going to get pulled that way, not that way. So I'm more likely to be okay and not get whiplash on my neck and things like that if something were to happen, God forbid. Yeah, honestly, not that bad. Can't feel it. I would go backwards again if I had that opportunity. Not that bad. I do have a window, and I really appreciate a window seat now because of stuff travel and that I don't get to leave my seat. So usually I don't get one. So it's really nice to have one. Very interesting flying on Etihad. They have a lot of classic movies, like movies that have been around for 10, 20 years. So there wasn't anything too new to watch. I just rewatched some Friends episodes. They did have some Brooklyn Nine-Nine and some of The Office. So some of my classics, my favourites, which was good. But no real new movies, if that's what you're really interested in. Nothing that's just been in the cinema. I think the most recent one they had on there was Pikachu. Although I do think it's catered for a different market, because they have Bollywood movies, Indian movies, Asian movies, it's just not as westernized, I guess. Overall, enjoyed it. I would be keen to try this I have it booked from Abu Dhabi to Sydney. So see how that's different for a longer flight, and see if it's any different. I did get some sleep, which is good. It was quite warm, I have to say, and I don't know if that's just the temperature that's affected, or with the blankets and everything, it just made me feel toasty. But super excited. I'm going to be in Abu Dhabi for the next week and we'll take you guys around. I've got a few things planned to have a look around. Yeah, it's going to be quite the climate jump from Scotland. So that'll be interesting for my body to acclimatise to the new temperature. But super excited to take you guys with me. Bye guys!